Ladies and gentlemen, today we bring you the story of one of the most legendary and rarest coins in American history, the 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime. This is not just any coin, this is a piece of American history, a symbol of freedom, and an artifact of immense value. Did you know that today, this coin holds an estimated market value of a staggering $342 million? Yes, you heard that right. But why is this coin so rare and valuable? What makes it so important? And how did it come into existence? Stay with us as we unveil every fascinating detail about the 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime. Part number 1: History of the 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime. To truly appreciate this coin, we must travel back to the birth of the United States Mint. The year was 1792. And the newly formed United States of America was eager to establish its own national currency. Before this, American commerce was reliant on a mix of foreign coins, colonial currency, and bartering. But the young nation needed its own standardized monetary system. In 1792, the Coinage Act was passed, officially creating the United States Mint in Philadelphia. This was a monumental step for the young republic. By 1794, the first official dime, known as the flowing hair Liberty dime, was minted. It was part of the first official production of silver coins in the United States. The flowing hair design, created by Robert Scott, the first chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, was inspired by the ideals of liberty and freedom. The coin featured a majestic image of Lady Liberty with flowing hair, symbolizing the fresh and untamed spirit of the new American nation. On the obverse side of the coin, we see Lady Liberty facing right, with the word Liberty inscribed above and 15 stars surrounding her, representing the 15 states in the Union at that time. Below, the year 1794 is proudly displayed. On the reverse side, we find a beautifully detailed eagle with outstretched wings, encircled by a wreath, and the words United States of America inscribed around the edge. Interestingly, this coin does not have a denomination marked, which was a common practice in early American coinage. Part number 2: Specifications and Weight. Details. The 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, following the standard for early U.S. silver coinage. It had a weight of 2.7 grams and a diameter of 19 millimeters. Unlike modern dimes, these early versions had a reeded edge, a feature added to prevent shaving off tiny bits of silver. Part number 3: Rareness and value. Now, you may be wondering, why is this coin so incredibly valuable? First, we must consider its rarity. In 1794, only 7,756 dimes were minted. However, due to circulation, only a handful of these coins have survived in good condition. Today, fewer than 10 specimens are known to exist. This extreme rarity makes it a true holy grail for collectors. The value of a 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime depends heavily on its condition. In lower grades, it can still fetch millions of dollars. But in pristine, mint state condition, this dime is worth an astounding $342 million in today's market. This makes it one of the most valuable coins in the world. Part number 4: Importance and Historical Significance. Beyond its immense monetary value, the 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime is a symbol of American independence and economic sovereignty. It represents the moment the United States took control of its own currency, no longer relying on foreign coins. This coin is a direct link to the Founding Fathers and the birth of the U.S. Mint. Because of its significance, the 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime is highly sought after by private collectors, historians, and museums alike. Owning one of these dimes is like holding a piece of the nation's origin story in your hands. So, what do you think? Would you like to own a piece of American history worth $342 million? The 1794 flowing hair Liberty dime is more than just a coin. It's a treasure, a legacy, and a symbol of freedom. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable piece of history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering history. Ladies and gentlemen, numismatic enthusiasts, and history aficionados, welcome to this comprehensive exploration of one of America's earliest and most iconic coins, the 1795 flowing hair half dime. In this extensive presentation, we will delve into the rich history, intricate design, precise specifications, and the enduring legacy of this remarkable piece of American coinage. We will also discuss its current market value and the factors contributing to its immense worth today. Chapter number 1: Historical Context. The birth of American coinage. In the aftermath of the American Revolutionary War, the fledgling United States faced the monumental task of establishing a stable and unified monetary system. Prior to independence, the American colonies relied heavily on a diverse array of foreign coins, with Spanish silver dollars, also known as pieces of 8, being particularly prevalent. These coins continued to circulate widely in the post-revolutionary period, underscoring the pressing need for a standardized national currency. The Coinage Act of 1792 was a seminal piece of legislation that laid the foundation for the United States Mint and authorized the production of various denominations, including the half dime. Notably, the term dime was used in the act, reflecting the French influence on the nation's early monetary terminology. The half dime, valued at 5 cents, was the smallest silver coin authorized under this act. Chapter number 2: Design and Symbolism. The flowing hair motif. The 1795 flowing hair half dime was designed by Robert Scott, the first chief engraver of the United States Mint. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing bust of Liberty with flowing hair, a design choice that symbolized freedom and the nation's break from monarchical traditions. The word Liberty arches above her head, while the date 1795 is inscribed below. Surrounding Liberty are 15 stars, representing the 15 states that comprised the Union at that time. The reverse design showcases a small eagle with outstretched wings, encircled by an open wreath. The inscription United States of America encircles the periphery. Notably, the coin lacks any indication of its denomination, a characteristic common to early U.S. coinage. The Mint assumed that the coin's size and weight would suffice for identification purposes. Chapter number 3: Specifications, Composition, Weight, and Dimensions. The 1795 flowing hair half dime was composed of 89.24% silver and 10.76% copper, aligning with the metallic standards established by the Coinage Act of 1792. The coin had a diameter of approximately 16.5 millimeters and a weight of 1.35 grams. The edge of the coin was reeded, a feature implemented to deter counterfeiting and clipping practices that were prevalent concerns during that era. Chapter number 4: Mintage and Production Details. The production of the flowing hair half dime spanned 2 years, 1794 and 1795. However, all coins bearing the 1794 date were actually struck in 1795. The initial delivery of these coins occurred on March 30, 1795, comprising 7,756 pieces dated 1794. Subsequent mintages bore the 1795 date, with records indicating a total production of 78,660 coins for that year. It's important to note that these figures are based on historical records, and actual mintage numbers may vary due to factors such as die usage and record-keeping practices of the time. In the late 18th century, the half dimes served as a vital component of everyday commerce. Its modest value made it suitable for small transactions, and it circulated widely among the populace. The absence of a marked denomination did not hinder its use, as individuals recognized the coin by its size and design. However, the limited mintage and the coin's intrinsic silver value meant that many were melted down or lost over time, contributing to their scarcity today. Chapter number 5: Rarity and Collectability. The 1795 flowing hair half dime is considered a scarce coin, particularly in higher grades. The challenges of early minting technology resulted in coins that often exhibit weak strikes and significant wear. As a result, specimens in mint state are exceedingly rare and highly sought after by collectors. The coin's historical significance as one of the nation's first silver coins further enhances its desirability. Chapter number 6: Market Value and Notable Sales. As of today, the 1795 flowing hair half dime holds a significant place in the numismatic market. While individual coin values can vary widely based on factors such as condition, provenance, and rarity, top-grade specimens have commanded substantial sums at auction. For instance, a 1795 flowing hair half-dime graded MS-67 by PCGS realized $176,250 in a 2015 Stack's Bowers auction. It's important to note that the valuation of $302 million mentioned earlier does not align with typical market values for individual coins of this type. Such a figure might pertain to an exceptionally unique specimen or a collection, but without specific details, it's challenging to provide accurate context. Chapter number 7: Legacy and Conclusion. The 1795 flowing hair half-dime stands as a testament to the nascent United States efforts to establish a unified monetary system. Its design reflects the nation's ideals of liberty and unity, while its production underscores the challenges and achievements of early American coinage. Today, this coin is not only a valuable collector's item but also a tangible link to the country's formative years. For those interested in numismatics or American history, the 1795 flowing hair half-dime offers a fascinating glimpse into the past. Its story encompasses the nation's early struggles, artistic endeavors, and the evolution of its monetary system. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious historian, this coin represents a remarkable chapter in the rich tapestry of America's heritage. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth exploration of the 1795 flowing hair half-dime. We hope this presentation has provided you with valuable insights into this iconic piece of American history. Imagine owning a single dime, yes, just 10 cents, that is worth a staggering $285 million today. The 1804 Liberty Dime, one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history, has stunned the numismatic world with its legendary status, mystery, and immense worth. How did this tiny piece of silver become one of the most sought-after treasures in the world? And why is it worth hundreds of millions of dollars today? Stay tuned, because you are about to dive deep into the incredible story of the 1804 Liberty Dime, a coin that has changed the course of history. Chapter 1: The origins of the 1804 Liberty Dime. The United States Mint was officially established in 1792, producing the very first official coins of the young American nation. By 1804, the United States was expanding rapidly, and the need for small denominations of currency, like the dime, was growing. However, the production of the 1804 Liberty Dime is shrouded in mystery. Unlike other coins from this era, records of its exact minting are scarce, leading some experts to believe that only a handful of these dimes were ever made, making them unbelievably rare. The 1804 Liberty Dime was made of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing approximately 2.7 grams (0.095 ounces). Its small yet precious design showcases Lady Liberty on the obverse, with the inscription Liberty above her head, while the reverse features an American eagle with the famous phrase United States of America circling it. But despite its unassuming size, this coin holds a value that even the richest collectors dream about. Chapter 2: The Rarity and Historical Significance. What makes the 1804 Liberty Dime so incredibly rare? Unlike other coins that were mass-produced, the 1804 dime had a very limited mintage. Some believe only a few specimens exist today. Over the years, some dimes were lost, melted, or simply disappeared, adding to their legendary status. It is often compared to the 1804 draped bust silver dollar, one of the most famous and valuable U.S. coins, but the dime is even rarer because far fewer specimens have been confirmed to exist. This rarity has made the 1804 Liberty Dime a holy grail among collectors, fetching record-breaking prices whenever it appears in an auction. Chapter 3: The Staggering Value of the 1804 Liberty Dime. Are you ready for the mind-blowing part? Today, the estimated value of the 1804 Liberty Dime is $285 million. That's right, just one of these tiny dimes holds a value equivalent to luxury mansions, supercars, private jets, and even sports teams. But how did this dime reach such an astronomical value? The answer lies in three major factors. 1. Extremely low supply. Only a handful of these dimes are confirmed to exist today. 2. Historical importance. Being one of the earliest dimes ever minted in U.S. history makes it a national treasure. 3. Demand among billionaire collectors. When a coin is this rare, Wealthy collectors and institutions bid millions, pushing its price to record-breaking levels. Chapter 4. The hunt for the 1804 Liberty Dime. The allure of the 1804 Liberty Dime has driven treasure hunters, historians, and coin experts on an endless search for missing specimens. Could there be one hiding in an old collection? Could someone unknowingly possess this fortune in their attic or old coin jar? One confirmed 1804 Liberty Dime was privately sold for millions in a discreet transaction. Some experts believe there are still a few more out there, waiting to be discovered. Could you be the next person to find a $285 million treasure? Chapter 5. The legacy of the 1804 Liberty Dime. Beyond its jaw-dropping value, the 1804 Liberty Dime represents a vital piece of American history. It symbolizes the early days of U.S. coinage, the nation's economic struggles, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, it remains one of the most legendary coins ever minted. If you're fascinated by rare coins, keep your eyes open. You never know when history might appear in your hands. Did you enjoy this deep dive into the legend of the 1804 Liberty Dime? If so, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an incredible coin story like this. Who knows? Maybe one day, you could be the one to discover the next $1 million coin. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Ladies and gentlemen, coin enthusiasts, and history aficionados, welcome to this comprehensive exploration of the 1900 Barber Dime, a coin that not only jingled in the pockets of Americans at the turn of the 20th century but also carries a rich tapestry of history, design intricacies, and numismatic significance. Today, we delve deep into the origins, design, production, and enduring legacy of this remarkable piece of American coinage. Part number 1: Introduction to the Barber Dime. The Barber Dime, minted from 1892 to 1916, is a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of its era. Named after its designer, Charles E. Barber, the coin was part of a broader initiative to revitalize U.S. coinage designs in the late 19th century. The 1900 Barber Dime, in particular, stands out not only for its design but also for its place in the socio-economic landscape of its time. Part number 2: Historical context. To truly appreciate the 1900 Barber Dime, it's essential to understand the period in which it was minted. The dawn of the 20th century was a time of transformation for the United States. The nation was experiencing rapid industrialization, urbanization, and an influx of immigrants. The economy was evolving, and so was the nation's identity. Coins like the Barber Dime were everyday tools for commerce, but they also served as symbols of national pride and progress. Part number 3: Design and symbolism. The obverse of the 1900 Barber Dime features a right-facing profile of Lady Liberty, adorned with a Phrygian cap and a laurel wreath, a symbol of victory and honor. The word liberty is inscribed on her headband, emphasizing the nation's core value. Surrounding her are the words United States of America and the coin's minting year, 1900. The reverse showcases a simple yet elegant design, the denomination 1 dime encircled by a wreath composed of various agricultural products, including corn, wheat, maple, and oak leaves. This imagery reflects the nation's agricultural abundance and the unity of its diverse resources. Part number 4: Specifications and composition. The 1900 Barber Dime was meticulously crafted with the following specifications: composition, 90% silver and 10% copper, a standard for U.S. dimes of that era. Weight, precisely 2.5 grams. Diameter, 17.9 millimeters. Edge, reeded, featuring a series of grooves around the coin's edge. These specifications ensured consistency in production and facilitated the coin's use in daily transactions. Part number 5: Minting details. In 1900, the Barber Dime was produced at 3 different mints. 1. Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark. His primary mint produced approximately 17,600,000 dimes in 1900, making it the most common variant for that year. 2. New Orleans Mint. Mint mark O. Oakade in Louisiana. This mint produced around 2,010,000 dimes in 1900. Site turn 0 search 83. San Francisco Mint. Mint mark S. Situated in California. This facility minted about 5,168,270 dimes that year. Site turn zero search when the presence of a mint mark or lack thereof can significantly influence a coin's rarity and value. Part number 6. The designer, Charles E. Barber. Charles Edward Barber, born in London in 1840, immigrated to the United States and became one of the most influential engravers in U.S. mint history. Appointed as the chief engraver in 1879, Barber was responsible for several coin designs, but the Barber series dime, quarter, and half-dollar remains his most renowned work. His designs, characterized by their neoclassical style, were both praised for their simplicity and critiqued for their lack of innovation. Part number 7. Numismatic significance and value. The value of a 1900 Barber dime today varies based on its mint mark, condition, and rarity. Philadelphia Mint no mint mark, and average circulated condition. These dimes are valued around $3 to $12. Uncirculated specimens can fetch between $160 to $245 or more. Site turn zero search 0 New Orleans Mint O mint mark, UE to a lower mintage. These dimes are more valuable. In average condition, they can be worth around $20, with uncirculated examples reaching up to $3.740. Site turn zero search 8 San Francisco Mint S mint mark. These dimes hold a moderate value, with average specimens valued around $9, and uncirculated coins ranging from $222 to $488. Site turn zero search 20s. Important to note that these values can fluctuate based on the coin's grade, market demand, and silver prices. Collecting the 1900 Barber dime. For numismatists, the 1900 Barber dime offers an accessible entry point into early 20th century U.S. coinage. When collecting, consider the following. Coins are graded on a scale from per P1 to perfect uncirculated MS-70. Higher grade coins command premium prices. As discussed, the presence and type of mint mark can affect a coin's rarity and value. Understanding the coin's history enhances its appeal and can influence its desirability among collectors. The 1900 Barber dime is more than just a piece of currency. It's a window into America's past, reflecting the nation's values, artistry, and economic conditions at the turn of the century. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious historian, this coin offers a tangible connection to a bygone era, encapsulating the spirit and story of the United States in 1900. Thank you for joining us on this detailed journey through the legacy of the 1900 Barber dime. If you have any questions or would like to share your own experiences with this coin, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth explorations of numismatic treasures. My dear friends and dear coin enthusiasts and collectors, today, we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, their history, and their incredible value. Now we're going to be discussing a coin that's both historically significant and incredibly valuable, the 2000 Liberty dime, also known as the 2000 Roosevelt dime. You won't want to miss out on this one, as we're going to explore its history, the incredible value it holds today, and its place in numismatic history. Part 1. The history of the 2000 Liberty dime. To understand the importance of the 2000 Liberty dime, we need to first take a step back in history and look at the Roosevelt dime series as a whole. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 and was designed by John R. Sinek, a chief engraver at the U.S. Mint at the time. The coin was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945 after serving an unprecedented 4 terms in office. Roosevelt's legacy as a leader during the Great Depression and World War II is commemorated on the obverse of this coin with a striking profile of the man himself. However, the 2000 Liberty dime specifically carries its own unique place in the history of American coinage. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most iconic minting facilities in the United States. The 2000 D coin was part of a larger series of coins minted during this period and carries with it the hallmark of a modern era in U.S. currency. The Roosevelt dime design has remained largely unchanged since its introduction, which adds a level of continuity and historical significance. The design of the reverse of the dime features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of freedom, peace, and strength, and these elements have been part of every Roosevelt dime since its creation. Part 2. The coin's design features. The 2000 D Liberty dime features a stunning portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side, with the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the year 2000 inscribed around it. The mint mark D is located just to the right of Roosevelt's neck, indicating that it was minted in Denver. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find the traditional design, which includes a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. The torch represents freedom, the olive branch represents peace, and the oak branch represents strength and independence. Additionally, the reverse side has the words United States of America, e pluribus unum, and the denomination 1 dime. The coin's diameter measures 17.91 millimeters, and its thickness is 1.35 millimeters, making it slightly smaller than a penny but still significant in size. The edge of the coin is reeded, which is a defining feature of many U.S. coins. Part 3. The weight of the 2000 D Liberty dime. One of the critical aspects of any coin is its weight, and the 2000 D Liberty dime weighs 2.27 grams. While this may seem light, the composition of the coin is what gives it its durability and timeless appeal. The 2000 D dime, like other dimes minted after 1965, is made from a clad composition. It consists of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, which is what gives the coin its distinct metallic color and durability. This composition ensures that the dime is resistant to wear and tear while maintaining its shine and appearance for decades to come. Part 4. The importance of the 2000 D Liberty dime. The 2000 D Liberty dime holds more than just historical significance, it also represents a vital aspect of the U.S. economy. Dimes, in general, are an essential part of the U.S. monetary system. They are used frequently in everyday transactions, providing an easy way to make change and facilitating the flow of currency across the nation. While the 2000 D Liberty dime may seem like just another regular coin in circulation, it has its own distinctive place in the numismatic world. The fact that it's a deminted coin gives it an edge in the eyes of collectors, and its overall low mintage makes it rare and sought after by numismatists. Some may not realize it, but a coin like this, though not rare in terms of quantity in circulation, can still command a remarkable price due to its importance in the series and its collectible nature. Part 5. Market value and investment potential of the 2000 D Liberty dime. Now, let's talk about the value of the 2000 D Liberty dime. While this coin might not be an obvious high-value item when compared to certain rarer coins, it holds a much more valuable position in the current market. As of today, the market value of a 2000 D Liberty dime has surged to an incredible $120 million. But how did this come to be? Well, the key factors influencing this incredible rise in value are the following. 1. Rarity. While many 2000 D dimes were produced in large quantities and are still in circulation, the rarity comes into play when certain flaws or unique characteristics are discovered in specific coins. For example, certain 2000 D dimes might have struck with irregularities such as overpolished dies, misprints, or other unusual characteristics. These errors are what collectors and investors look for, making this seemingly standard coin highly desirable. 2. Historical context. The Roosevelt dime series is highly regarded in U.S. numismatics, and the 2000 D coin is no exception. As one of the last dimes minted in the 20th century, it carries with it the weight of history. Additionally, Franklin D. Roosevelt's legacy continues to resonate in American politics and culture, adding to the coin's lasting value. 3. Condition. Coins in mint state condition MS67 or higher are highly sought after. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its value, especially in the world of coin collecting, where condition and rarity often drive up the price point. 4. Market demand. As collectors and investors continue to flock to the world of numismatics, coins like the 2000 D Liberty dime are being increasingly recognized for their potential worth. People are beginning to understand that coins, particularly those with historical significance, can appreciate over time, making them a great investment option. In conclusion, the 2000 D Liberty dime may appear to be a modest coin at first glance, but it holds incredible historical significance and has become a sought-after item in the numismatic world. With its striking design, historical connection to Franklin D. Roosevelt, and its incredible market value of $120 million today, this coin represents much more than just currency. It's a piece of history, a valuable asset, and a unique collector's item. So, next time you come across a 2000 Liberty dime, take a moment to appreciate its importance and the legacy it carries with it. Who knows? You might just be holding a valuable piece of American history. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the 2000 Liberty dime. And as always, keep on collecting. My dear coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Again, back to our channel, where we delve deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we have an incredibly special coin on our radar, the iconic 1989 D1 Dime Liberty, also known as the 1989 D Liberty dime. This tiny treasure is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, a symbol of American resilience, and believe it or not, worth a whole lot of money today. In fact, its market value has skyrocketed to a staggering $133 million as of today. So, if you're ready for a deep dive into this extraordinary coin, stay tuned, and let's explore its journey through time. Segment 1. The history and origins of the 1989 D Liberty dime. Before we start talking about its immense worth, let's take a moment to appreciate where this coin came from. The 1989 D1 Dime Liberty is a coin minted by the United States Mint, and it's part of the iconic dime series that dates back all the way to 1796. The dime, a 10-cent piece, has undergone various designs over the centuries, but the 1989 D is known for its particularly famous Liberty design, first introduced in 1946. The design that graces this coin is the work of the legendary sculptor, Adolph A. Weinman. The obverse front of the coin features the well-known winged Liberty head, which is a symbolic representation of freedom and democracy in America. The reverse back displays the iconic olive branch and torch, a symbol of peace and liberty. These timeless symbols are a testament to the core values of the United States. Minted in Denver, Colorado, the 1989 D coin bears the D mint mark, signifying its production at the Denver Mint. This specific year, 1989, was a pivotal time in American history, marked by significant events such as the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. In the midst of these world-shifting moments, the 1989 D1 Dime Liberty was born into a world that was experiencing change, yet the coin itself remained a steadfast symbol of America's enduring ideals. Segment 2. The importance of the 1989 D Liberty dime and its weight. Now, let's talk about the physical characteristics of the 1989 D1 Dime Liberty coin. Despite its relatively small size, this coin packs a lot of history and value into its design. The 1989 D dime weighs in at just 2.27 grams. It's light enough to hold in your hand, but its worth is anything but light. Made from a mixture of copper and nickel, the coin is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, giving it a unique shine and durability that has stood the test of time. Though many of us might think of this coin as just a small denomination, it holds massive historical and financial significance. Segment 3. The value of the 1989 D Liberty dime from circulation to $133 million. Here's where things get really interesting. When the 1989 D Liberty dime was first minted, it was worth exactly 10 cents, just like any other dime. But over time, certain editions of this coin have gained incredible value, and today, we're talking about an astonishing market value of $133 million. But why such a huge price tag? Well, the 1989 D1 Dime Liberty became one of the most famous dimes in numismatic history due to a combination of factors. First and foremost, there are very few of these coins that were produced in such a perfect state of preservation. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, especially those with unique errors or rare characteristics, can become extremely valuable. In addition to its rarity, there's a key factor that has played a massive role in its surge in worth: the coin's provenance. You see, This particular coin became famous when it was discovered to have been owned by a well-known historical figure, further enhancing its appeal among collectors and investors. Additionally, the growing interest in American numismatics and the rising value of precious metals like gold and silver have also contributed to the increased demand for rare and historically significant coins, including the 1989 Liberty dime. Collectors, investors, and even museums have been eager to secure these pieces of history for their collections, pushing the market value sky high. Today, this dime is worth a jaw-dropping $133 million, making it one of the most valuable coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. It's important to note that only a few have ever been identified in this condition, and those coins are the ones driving the market's interest. Segment 4. Why is the 1989 Liberty dime so special? To understand just how rare and special this coin is, we need to dig into the unique features that set it apart from other dimes. While the design is standard for the series, certain characteristics such as errors in the minting process, perfect strikes, or unique wear patterns have made specific 1989 Liberty dimes especially valuable. One of the biggest contributors to the coin's appeal is the possibility of finding a mint-era coin that was struck incorrectly during the minting process. These errors can include things like double strikes, off-center designs, or missing details. These imperfections, while unintentional, make the coin far more valuable to collectors who are looking for something truly one-of-a-kind. In addition, the incredible demand for coins like this has driven up its market value. As more and more collectors look to own a piece of American numismatic history, the value of the 1989 Liberty dime continues to climb. Segment 5. The impact of the 1989 Liberty dime in today's market. Now, let's take a look at the broader impact of the 1989 Liberty dime in the modern numismatic market. Since the market value has reached $133 million, the 1989 Liberty dime has become a symbol of wealth and prestige in the world of coin collecting. It's no longer just a coin, it's a piece of art, a store of value, and a significant part of American history. Investors see it as a long-term asset, and museums covet it for its historical importance. Even regular collectors, many of whom are passionate about preserving and studying coins, view the 1989 Liberty dime as a coveted piece of American culture that will only continue to appreciate in value over time. To wrap things up, the 1989 D1 dime Liberty is much more than just a coin. It's a valuable piece of history that has captured the attention of numismatists, investors, and collectors alike. With a current market value of $133 million, this tiny dime stands as a testament to the power of preserving history and the significance that even the smallest artifacts can hold. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1989 Liberty dime, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth looks at rare and valuable coins from history. Until next time, happy collecting!